Arsenal won, Manchester City won, and honestly, I don't even know if I should be happy, if I should be sad. Like, man, well, the honest truth is, this current Arsenal under Mikel Arteta in the last 2-3 years, going to the Emirates to take a point is a massive result. If you get 3 points, better, way better, because this Arsenal side are different. And today we almost had it. And you can say it was almost similar to when they came to the Etihad last season. That's when Rodri got his ACL. They almost had us. It was like a dying minute where we scored. But today's game just showed Pep Guardiola is sort of adapting to different managers. I think against Manchester United, it was sort of like a little bit of counter-attack style of play. And also today as well, it was like counter-attack. Like basically we allowed Arsenal have the ball. We were not pressing too hard. We wanted them to have the ball. And the only way, there was no way for Arsenal to break us through the middle. The only way they could actually get something was either through, let's say, a cross, corner kick, throwing, but trying to break us through the middle, it was so difficult for them. In that first half, like, they couldn't do anything. Like, I can't even recall them having a shot. Probably maybe towards the end of the first half, but in that first half, they found it very difficult to break us down, and the goal from Erling Haaland was superb. Like, this season, I've said it, if there's one player that stays fit, like, the only thing that can stop Haaland this season is injury, and I feel he will be that guy to carry us on his back this season, honestly, because the way Haaland is playing currently right now, on a total different level. Credit to the boys. Going to the Emirates to get a point is not easy. Like, again, under this current Mikel Arteta's team. So credit to all of them. For me, the standout player was, like, credit to them. But for me, the standout player for me today was Nico O'Reilly. That boy did so well today. So well today. Nico O'Reilly had his position on a lockdown. He played so well today. Now, should Pep have taken Haaland off? I don't know, man. I don't know. That's where you are, because I don't know, because we took Haaland off, we started bringing more defensive kind of players. Should Pep have taken Haaland off? I don't know. Maybe I would have said he could have taken more Bernardo Silva out and probably left Haaland on the pitch, because towards the end, when Doku had the chance and he like squared the ball, there was nobody there. And Haaland would be in that position. On a normal day, Haaland would be in that position. I'm talking of the chance like we had almost towards the end. Haaland would be in that position, but I think the ball went to Bernardo Silva. So the only criticism I would just have for Pep Guardiola is maybe he could have, nothing major, but maybe he could have just left Haaland and bring it like every other thing, but just leave Haaland, and maybe Bernardo Silva would have been the one to be on the bench, sort of. But credit to him. Honestly, today Pep Guardiola did well. The boys did well. Like, I'm proud of them. Like, we needed this. I don't think the players will be so hard on themselves. It's still at the early stage of the season. We couldn't afford to lose this game. Would have put us in a very, very bad position. So getting a point, very massive. We played excellently well. Yes, I know people say, oh, we defended deep. But hey, if we're being honest here, this is sort of what Mikel Arteta usually do sometimes when it comes up against the big teams. And sometimes you need to do it this way. And today, Pep Guardiola sort of gave Mikel Arteta his own taste of, like, his taste of his own medicine, basically. So, like, it felt like Mikel Arteta could not do anything. Like, there was nothing else he could do, basically, because I'm not sure he expected City to be this defensive. I'm not sure he expected City to allow them to have much of the ball. So he sort of struggled. But today, Pep Guardiola did excellently well. The way he approached the game, I'm very happy with how he approached the game. And for Mikel Arteta now, sometimes sometimes I would say, in as much as City players made it difficult for Arsenal, I'll say maybe Mikel Arteta could have approached the game more like he would have approached the game more attacking, because that midfield was sort of rigid. The Declan Rice, Zubimendi, Merino, honestly, it might work in some games, it might work in some games, but I don't think on the long run that would be sustainable. And I understand Odegaard is injured, but probably he could have tried Eze in that place to replace Merino. So Mendy and Declan Rice, they have enough energy and they have the legs to actually do that a bit of the attacking work and defensive work for them. But that's the only downside I'll say. Mikel Arteta, that's the only criticism I'll give to Mikel Arteta. He should have at least allowed allowed Eze to play or Ethan Nwaneri to play, but that was because that midfield was sort of too rigid. Apart from that, I think they did well as well. In the first half, they were not at their best, but in the second half, they were more direct. Now they were coming out. They were putting us on pressure. Arsenal actually put us on pressure today, but it was just a painful one that it was towards the end they got that goal. And what a lovely pass from Eze to Martinelli. And it's just crazy that the two guys where you feel he should have started the game are the ones that actually brought the result. Nice assist from Eze to Martinelli, and Donnarumma, after doing everything right, Donnarumma he came out too quick. I don't know, he came out too quick, Donnarumma. And that was the only mistake Donnarumma made in this game. He came out too quick, and that cost us this game because defensively we were sound. We knew when to press. We knew when to defend. We defended so well. At some point, it was as if City was playing 6-2-2. And I'm like, bro, without the ball. At some point, it felt like we were playing 6 at the back, back with 2 midfielders and 2 up front. But that just shows you where Arsenal is currently right now as a team. The fact that Manchester City can go to the Emirates and play this way shows Arsenal have actually come a long way. Mikel Arteta, sometimes you need to be, I think maybe he was too careful. He should have just at least tried playing more attacking, like that, especially in that midfield. He should have at least tried to play more attacking, bring in a more attacking player in that midfield. But hey, it's 1-1, and to be honest, this result doesn't really change much. It's still early in the beginning. It's still the early stage of the season, honestly. But if I'm to talk from a Man City point of view, this just shows growth. This just shows progression. Yes, it's painful. Honestly, it's very, very painful considering in the dying minute. But last season we lost there 5-1. And this season we went there to the Emirates. We took a point from them. So this just shows progression. I would have loved 3 points, but to be honest, I'm still happy with the results. I'm happy with the result. This is still a good result for us. The fact that we were able to get a point at the Emirates. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Thank you very much.